7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a second down.
I got you. I got you. I got you, 44. I got you, 44. Pick it up, guys. Pick it up.
That was second down throw for Vic. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They're looking at a first and goal from about the 9.
4 down.
Vic readies to throw. Dancing to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Michael Vick, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him.
White 20! White 20!
The first carry now for Ricky Williams. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. Here's Michael Vick, escaping the pressure right. That is caught inside the 5.
Quick!
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Ricky Williams taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Falcons are in for 6. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Vick on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check. I got it.
Throwing, Vick. Flushed out right. He'll let it go deep, and that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on third down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Jim. Hey,
They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Vick will look to throw on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great play there. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And he's able to put it through. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match than a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Tight end, watch tight end. Tight right. 3 down.
They begin the drive with Williams. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later. And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Third and short yardage, Vick. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by the 13-time Pro Bowler Ray Lewis. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
White 20! White 20!
First down, the run with Lynch. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Lion, 300. White 20! White 20!
Mike 5-4.
Second down, Vick. Caught left side, it's Beckham. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A good pickup there at 22.
300. Hey, late. Eagle. Late 52. White 90. White 20.
36.
Alpha.
Check.
White 20.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Go, run.
He's to the 10, and he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders have moved out in front.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Anderson now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And here now come the Falcons. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses and tip.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker. Calvin Smith.
You got tight right there.
Lion. 300. Why they say? Why 90?
Check 52's the mic. Hey.
Why 20?
So here's Vic following the interception.
Here we go.
And it's caught.
Motion,
It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Even. 4 down.
Why
They
90?
come out here in the
Why
eye.
20?
I got 40.
Why 20?
And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Why 20?
He'll get it up the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. It's the fullback punching it in from a yard away. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. Extra point by Anderson, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Anderson now to kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Mean Joe Green coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
4 down.
Vic to throw it. His throw incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
We got 4 down.
Here's Vic. Wide open receiver complete. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for 4th.
Quick.
They will indeed go for it. Vic. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And they will finally get to him.